For you to be useful, you may have to be used first. So you discover yourself. And again, the question is, who is using you or who is going to use you? There are so many ways you can serve the humanity, but one of the best we recommend, especially if you are starting out, is to volunteer to help others. Even when you are serving the right mentors, right? Maybe the people are good, that's why you consider them right. But what are they into? Is it something that will help you? Is it in line with your dreams? Are you passionate about it? Are you serving a selfless leader who could guide you, who could really give you the insights you need to be able to start off? Because the reason why you are serving others is to be able to gain an insight into your own vision. The more you travel the journey, the more clarity you gain, the better you become in terms of expertise, in terms of skills. You need to shine your eyes, because obviously it's exchange of value for value. You are serving somebody, there's every expectation that you are supposed to learn under them. You are supposed to become better than you met them or they met you. So, and while serving them, it means you are giving something. You are giving something. So in that process, they also exchange something for you. You are not useful if no one is using you, and you probably might not be useful to yourself, not to talk of others. So for you to be useful, you may have to be used first. So you discover yourself. And again, the question is, who is using you or who is going to use you? These are words of Dr. Stephen Akintayo, and I hold them so dear to my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening I want to share some tips with you with regards to this topic that I've brought up today. It's all about you knowing that service to humanity or service to mentors or service to whosoever that is good. Like we said, the question is, who is using you? It's very, very important to your development. It's very, very important to your ability to be able to actually have the expertise you require to be able to develop your talent and gift. So you need service to humanity. Okay, and now let me break it down. There are so many ways you can serve the humanity, but one of the best we recommend, especially if you are starting out, is to volunteer to help others. Like I said, you must be careful who you are serving. That's the question. Because some people, you serve them, you are just wasting your time. Even if some mentors, you want to serve them, you are just wasting your time. And then even when you are serving the right mentors, right, maybe the people are good, that's why you consider them right. But what are they into? Is it something that will help you? Is it in line with your dreams? Are you passionate about it? Does it look like something you need an in-depth knowledge on? You need to consider some of these things before deciding to serve somebody. Now, are you serving a selfless leader who could guide you, who could really give you the insights you need to be able to start up? Because the reason why you are serving others is to be able to gain an insight into your own vision. I discovered from my journey that the more you go, the more clearer it becomes. The more you travel the journey, the more clarity you gain, the better you become in terms of expertise, in terms of skills, in terms of your ability to do a lot of things. You get better, obviously. So, but for you to start the journey is usually very, very tough. Okay, while we are, kind of coming to Lagos during the weekend, so when we boarded the plane, I've had this time and time again, but I observe it that the plane takes a lot of energy to be able to get up, to be able to start flying. So, but once it stabilizes, you found out that everything becomes smooth, right? But there's a struggle while it's trying to get on the sky. So the same thing applicable to humans. So while you are starting out, or you want to start a new journey, you want to start a business, you want to get a new job, you want to get a new skill, you're just always going to find out that it's tough. It's not easy, right? So, and that's normal. It's okay not to be easy at that point, right? So, but like we said, so you just need to now find out who can you serve that will actually give you some of these skills. And I found out from my experience that actually serving people sometimes is even much more effective than paying them money to teach you, because they feel, especially the successful people, once you're able to offer them value, they feel indebted. They feel like they need to pay you back, right? And in most cases, when they want to pay you back, they possibly might be paying you in multiple folds. So, and that's the kind of thing you need. And anything you learn by experience, by doing, is so different. You're going to be an expert on it. So, but a lot of youths these days, they don't want to serve. They don't want to go through, that stage of really working under people to learn. For the few who are busy working, they just work for money. If you find yourself there, well, there's nothing wrong with working to make money. But if that's the only reason why you are working, then you might need to think again, right? So at times I tell people that even in your organization where you work right now, you can still work as a staff, but you can still be serving, in the sense that you take up additional responsibilities. You ask your boss sincerely, and you notice that perhaps yourself, you observe there are things that you can do to better your boss life, even if it is not your responsibility, or I will say your employer, generally. So these are the things you should look out for. Really, if you need that extra, like I tell my staff that if all of us are ordinary, in the normal sense, all of us are ordinary. We are ordinary people. So, but it's only those who are able to go a little bit extra, adding some activities to what they do, that are tagged as extraordinary, because they're able to combine their ordinary self to something extra. So if you are at a job, and for a lot of youngsters that are working at a job, they probably will be struggling to even figure out how to do even 50% of the job they are given, their roles, their tasks, their responsibilities. Now, how do you tell this set of people to even go beyond something so that they can be extraordinary? Now, this I found out that in a lot of ways, these are the reasons why people don't actually become successful. That's why I see that successful people are very few, because not everyone can actually even do up to the level that's expected of them, not to talk of doing something extra. And for a lot of people, because they don't have the service mindset, they don't want to serve anybody. You just want to use me. Me, I'm tired in this organization. I don't like too many tasks assigned to only me. And you complain until you complain away your future. Obviously, nobody is going to assist you. No boss is going to help you if you complain. He probably might be looking out to the next opportunity to take you out of the job. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening to me right now, understand the fact that if you dedicate your time to serving others, obviously it's one of the keys to becoming successful. It's one of the keys to building your own, because you're going to learn through the process. And usually, if you are serving, you are intentional about what you do. Before you offer to serve, possibly you must have some kind of vision or passion attached to it, or have a reason why you are doing it. And guess what? That reason is actually what will make you successful, right? So, but if you just work to take a paycheck, then you have a problem. Okay, so thank you so much for listening. I just want to let you understand that you should have this spirit of serving others, allowing others to use you. Be vulnerable. As far as I'm concerned myself, I'm preparing to look out for those who will use me. I have promised Dr. Stephen Akintayo during the session that somebody is going to use me this year. Like he jokingly say again that the question is, who is going to use you? You need to shine your eyes, because obviously it's exchange of value for value. If you are serving somebody, there's every expectation that you are supposed to learn under them. You are supposed to become better than you met them, or they met you. So, and while serving them, it means you are giving something. You are giving something. So in that process, they also exchange something for you, right? So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to make comment. Don't forget to share, so that others too can benefit from it. I am the world's most influential entrepreneur and business coach from Africa, precisely Nigeria. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll do this again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.